As far as living and breathing football, I think it's too deeply ingrained to have soccer as one life and then like the rest of your life outside of that. I think the way you play soccer is a microcosm of how people lead their lives outside of soccer anyways. I think a good way of looking at kind of the lifestyle and how it interacts with the game is what people are doing immediately before or immediately after they're playing.
Part of playing FIFA is being good. The other part is being a good shit talker.
Yeah. If you're gonna lose, if I'm gonna lose, I might as well talk shit, I guess. I work at Whistle Sports. It's a digital sports network. It's a digital sports group, basically. I'm the lucky guy here that gets to focus on soccer all the time. I help manage the soccer partners and the soccer arm of Whistle Sports.
You can't go in.
Let's go! Just want to thank my mom. I want to thank the game. You and I are two examples of dudes in this country that get to spend our lives in football right now. That's the biggest realization I had, is like, you don't have to be a professional soccer player to have an effect on the game or to be able to pursue your passion with the game.
Yes.
I moved around a bunch when I was younger, so soccer was always kind of my first way of meeting friends. In high school, all my friends and I, we lived and breathed football for sure. New York has been a huge awakening moment for me in that sense that you can find the game anywhere with anyone. It's just like the city. It's so diverse, it's totally unpredictable. Probably just as many passports as there are people. I think that's the real beauty of New York.
How are you? Good to see you.
Brookhattan started in 1933. So it was a club, still is a club, but was a club that was competing up and down the East Coast. They won the US Open Cup in the 40s or 50s or something like that. At some point, we don't really know when or how. At some point, it just kind of fell apart. The fact that there was this club that Joe Gaetjens played for, who scored an infamous US national team goal against England and whatnot. And they played in our backyard, and they've got this amazing history, and it just kind of died, and it just kind of went away. And then turned into okay, we have a men's league team, why don't we just play as Brookhattan? The thing that I still find myself falling in love with most about soccer is that it's just free-flowing. That's where you can really express yourself. That's where the artistry comes out. That's where the creativity comes out. It's less of a one-on-one matchup math problem than it is a puzzle that you're trying to put together and solve. So there's no one way to execute a play and score a goal. Soccer comes organically. I think that's what stands out to me the most. I think the biggest thing that I could ever hope to impart upon people in this country about the game is that it doesn't have to exist on the most beautifully manicured pitch in England for it to count as soccer. I think a good way of looking at the lifestyle and how it interacts with the game is what people are doing immediately before or immediately after they're playing.